So I'm here outside taking my, well, wait for truck. I'm here outside taking my morning walk, and I just wanted to make a video real quick. I actually tried to make this morning, and I just didn't have time. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the YouTube demonetization problem. Basically, just to recap super quick, some advertisers on YouTube found out that some of their videos were being played on some really rough video content, like terrorist videos and stuff like that. So they started demanding that YouTube tell them what videos that they were being played on, or somehow censor those videos so that their advertisements obviously aren't playing in front of things that make them look bad, even though, like, to be fair, like they don't have any idea what their videos are going to be playing on, so, or their advertisements are going to be playing on, so it's like not fair to judge them based on that. But of course consumers don't really know that, so people were freaking out when Coke had videos on terrorist videos and things like that. But so the aftermath has been YouTube has started demonetizing videos based on what they think the content is. The difficult thing is that there's so much content uploaded at any given time on YouTube that it's really hard to police. So YouTube has been using algorithms like they do for everything else to try to do this, which has worked in some cases, but it has pushed too far in the way that it's been demonetizing content that really isn't bad, isn't really as concerning as the algorithm might think it is, because basically if you put in your tags anything about terrorism, even if you're commenting on terrorism, it's going to flag your video and you're not going to make any money off of that video. The really concerning thing is that for whatever reason the YouTube algorithm is flagging content that's tagged as lesbian, gay, transvestite, transgendered, queer, like all of these, the LGBTQ community. All of their videos are getting flagged, and there's been experiments done that show that you can upload the same exact video, and if you just leave that out, and even if you put straight in, it will not flag the video. And obviously this is because there's certain advertisers that stand for family values, and they don't want to be put on these types of videos. And another part of it is that there's probably people criticizing the LGBT community that are using these, like saying really hateful things, and that's probably honestly another part of it that people aren't really noticing. They just see that their videos are getting flagged, and they see YouTube as targeting them in some way. And it's difficult because they obviously aren't, because YouTube has been pretty LGBT friendly since the beginning. The difficulty is like, what do we do now? Because YouTube's kind of torn between the creators and the advertisers, and obviously the advertisers are paying their money, making it so that their company can exist. But then we have the creators who are creating the content that also makes it so that they can exist. I gotta get away from this road real quick. I wasn't planning on editing this video, but I might have to edit that part out. But the thing I wanted to point out, to give the creators a little more control here, that they kind of have lost in this fight, because obviously the initial the straight dollars are coming from the advertisers, so they've had quite a bit of a sway in this discussion, and the creators can throw as much of a fuss as they want. But the fact is, like, YouTube has such a big audience. Where are these creators going to go? Something that I'm going to do on my videos, and I think would be interesting for some other people to do as well, is demonetize my own videos. And I'm going to tell you why right now. How YouTube works is that when they put an ad on your video, they give you 55% of the ad revenue, and they keep 45% of the ad revenue, and that's how they make money. So basically, by monetizing your videos, you're paying YouTube. You're giving them content to make money off of. And my videos don't make a ton of money. I probably make a little less than $100 off of all of my videos on all my channels. But still, that's, for me, I feel like right now they're not doing a good job with this algorithm. They're over censoring, and I don't mean censoring in the way of like government censorship, but I do mean they are making it difficult for creators to express themselves freely, which is what YouTube was supposed to be all about and has been for a long time. They're letting money get in the way of that, and I understand it's a business, they have to do that, but they're just not doing a good job of finding that balance right now. So what I'm going to do is demonetize all my videos and more or less go on strike with YouTube. I'm going to keep using YouTube, but I am not going to allow them to make any money off of my videos, at least the ones that I can help it, that aren't monetized for some other alleged copyright infringement or whatever. And I think it would be beneficial for other people to do this as well. Even if you are only getting, you know, a couple hundred views, a couple thousand views, that's still money that you're paying to YouTube. And if you think about it that way, you're criticizing YouTube's demonetization policy, but you're turning around and still making them money. And honestly, the only way to get companies to pay attention these days, and ever really, is to hit them where their wallets are at. And how you do that, sometimes you have to take some sacrifices with your own wallet. So if it's possible, see if you can make money some other way through sponsorships and demonetize your videos. I mean, and you can check, like, I'm going to demonetize all my videos over the next couple days, and I'm not going to put them back until I feel that YouTube has fixed this algorithm problem. So let me know what you think about this in the description down, or let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. If you're going to join along with me, I seriously think that, like, I obviously don't make content that is getting flagged, because I'm straight, I'm white, I'm pretty much as, like, uncontroversial as you could possibly be. I'm also aggressively moderate, so I'm not posting stuff that's far right wing or far left wing, so I'm never going to get flagged on any of my stuff. And actually, some of my videos have gotten demonetized, but as soon as I've questioned it, they've been reestablished. But I just can't stand back and just watch this happen and not at least do something. I know that my sway on the platform is incredibly limited. Like I said, really, I'm only taking $70 a month away from YouTube, but for me, that's something I can afford to do, and it's more of a sign of solidarity with the creators that are really struggling with this right now. So I would really encourage some other people at least consider to take this step as well. Like I said, and let me know in the comments down below what you think about all this. You know, YouTube is supposed to be a place for community and discussion, so let's keep this demonetization discussion going. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. And I can't press stop.